Hey, super excited to get you started with Cron and give you a little welcome tour here to the most streamlined calendaring experience yet, which starts in your dock. Here we go. So I'm going to share three things with you around powerful features around time zones, scheduling, etc. But before that, the first thing you'll notice is just the all clean design. For a tool that you use every day, all day, it really matters that things are fluid and just really considered. And so, for example, in Google Calendar, when you try to reschedule a meeting from this week to next, it's basically impossible. It takes like 8 clicks. In Cron, you just pick it up, boom, that's it. You drop it, here, important meeting. So I'm deleting it, hitting T to go back to today. And let me quickly hide my personal calendar here. Tilde key to open and close that drawer there. And even if Cron actually is not here, Cron is useful. Here in the menu bar, you can join meetings, quickly RSVP, email participants that you might run a few minutes late. We detect all sorts of conferencing solutions. So that is really handy. I recommend to reorder it. So if you hold Control, you can actually reorder this closer to the system clock, so it will never get truncated and you always know when an upcoming meeting is starting. So back in Cron, the three things. The first thing is share availabilities. So whenever you want to schedule a time with someone, super handy to just mark on your calendar your available times. So here, and we'll spell out this snippet, this availability, and keep it on your calendar. So for example, let me reserve these three, and it's super fun to kind of like scratch, the time windows open. Let me reserve these 3 windows for you. And let's say, this is actually San Francisco time, boom, we match it to LA, and then it does all the time zone math for me. And I can even include a scheduling link. In this case, I'm just gonna copy it into the clipboard, and then I can go to like email messages, whatever, and basically the email writes itself, right? Basically done, right? And then if they get back to you, you can just right click on one of these holds, and they coexist with the rest of your calendar. So you know that you maybe shouldn't schedule something here because you're kind of holding this time tentatively. So you can just right click this event. It already fills everything out that you had filled out, like Zoom event, etc. You just need to invite the participant and off you go. That's the first thing. The second thing is more about internal scheduling. So if I click on an event with a teammate, for example, I can overlay, I can show their calendar and see when they have what events. And this is particularly useful when I want to schedule an event with them. So let's say Command K, meet with Eric, and now I see my calendar, of course, and then their calendar kind of overlaid in. It lives here, meeting participant calendars, and I can of course add a whole, like a whole team meeting here. And now let me try to find a time. Friday, maybe here would be a good time. So we're both free then, and it automatically fills out the title. And I can also kind of see like, well, if we wanted to move it here, like what do they have here? So I can inspect their events, process inbox, probably can move that. So maybe this is a better time. So then I just, send off the invite and quickly sanity check that this is a good time for the both of us. He's in San Francisco, 8 a.m. should be good. And then 5 p.m. my time. I'm going to discard this event. But this is how kind of super powerful internal meeting scheduling works in Cron. And so that kind of brings us to the third thing, which around time zones. I already mentioned like distributed team, etc. Super handy to just have like as many time zones as you want. Here you can just add London, for example, give it like a nice little label, reorder it appropriately. And so I'm actually about to fly to New York. And so of course, Cron will prompt me to like, hey, we've detected a new location. But I can also just already see my day in New York time. I don't need to wait to be there. And so now this is my primary time zone. And now I already see my day in, can already check out my Friday or Saturday in New York. Really hope that you enjoy these features and share some feedback with us here in the bottom right. You can send any request. Nothing is too big, nothing too small. Really love to hear from you. That's kind of how you can pay right now in feedback. That's super valuable, and we would love to form the product with and around your thoughts. If you have any, if you kind of want to look up keyboard shortcuts, you can just hit the question mark, and then for example, if I enter like Zoom or whatever, then I see like, oh, this is all the ways I can join conferencing. So that should kind of get you started. Let us know if anything comes up, and just in general, your feedback is appreciated, and love to get this into your hand. So be well.